What up, y'all? I'm back with another review, and I'm here to review the debut studio album from Sampha entitled Process. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I first heard this project, I was thinking, like, okay, it's a 6.5 to a 7. I was thinking that it's gonna be just an album that I put in my albums, I recommend videos, but that, that's not how it worked out. Um, I see actually a few people that I watch as far as music reviewers go. They talked about this project, and also on the internet itself, what people were saying about it. I was like, I might as well give it another listen, and I'm glad I did because I appreciate it more after this second listen, and then I had to give it even another listen because after loving it so much in the second, I just like I have to really process this. So 10 tracks, debut studio album, like I said. I know it sounds put through Drake Too Much, which is actually a actually originally Sampha's song Too Much. Drake used it on his album and put his twist on it. It's kind of like what A$AP Rocky did with Bones, what was it, Dirt, and made it Canal Street on At Long Last ASAP. And honestly, there's only one song on here that I can do without, and that is Take Me Inside. It was like 2 minutes and 18 seconds, and I really didn't need it. But other than that, this album was pretty good. Let's go ahead and get into the review with this. Actually, hold on, check something because I'm probably gonna leave. Actually, no, I'm not gonna. I'm not gonna leave the link. I'll just read this to you after the end of the review, of course. With track number 1 though, Plastic 100 degrees Celsius. It's really, it feels like to me with Sampha saying it's so hot that he's melting out here and he feels like he's made out of plastic. I feel like he's saying that it's kind of overwhelming at this point in his life, even though this is the first track on here. That's what it just sounds like to me. Track number 2, Blood on Me, which is, I think it was a single to promote this project. Yes, it seems to be the most popular song. Um, they actually did a lyric video on Genius, I believe, where they asked about this song in particular, and they do that with certain artists and certain songs. It was very atmospheric though. It's kind of like Running from Your Demons type of song. It kind of makes me want to dance though, to be honest. Track number 3, Chorus Sings. It kind of felt like EDM, but just again the way I wanted to dance to this, the way I was moving to it, and the way my mind was racing, keeping up with this beat. It was like I really like this. Track number 4, No One Knows You Like the Piano. It's just talking about how no one knows him, or nothing knows him like the piano in his mother's house. That I believe his father bought that for him when he was 3. I think that's what he said in the song, and I actually saw that on a article about this album. And it's very, what can I say? It's deep, but it's that kind of R&B that I don't really necessarily listen to or really care that much for. Not that it's bad, it's just not for me. But I actually like this. Track number 5, Take Me Inside. Like I said, I didn't really need this. It just wasn't for me. I don't see what it added to this album. Maybe I need to listen to it more and more, but still. Track number 6, Reverse Faults. Um, this is actually the bass groove here. It's untouchable, and the in and out glitch vocals and mixed in with, well, yeah, the glitch and the vocals mixed in, how it's just in and out, like it was untouchable, just like the bass groove. Is it one of my favorite tracks on here though? No, but like I said, it's not like it's Take Me Inside. Like Take Me Inside, I just didn't need that. Now this next track might be my favorite track on here, Under. I just love the groove of this, and just that it was the first track that I heard off the album actually, because I just went to Shuffle Play on Spotify, and this song came up, and I was like, my goodness, under. I just fuck with that. It was kind of wavy. It was in and out as well. This is one of the 2 tracks on here that he did not write, that Sampha did not write. This was written by Sampha, of course, but with help from Jay Jones and Bruce Nazarian. The next track on here is the other track that he did not write. It's actually, well, it's him, but with help from Carl Davis, Gene Record, and Kanye West. And it's called Timmy's Prayer. I believe it's an ode to his brother who has passed. When I first heard it, it really um, resonated with me the first time I heard this, and I listened to it Friday. It released February. This album released February the 3rd, but I heard it Friday. I don't know if it released on Apple Music or not, but it said it released on February 3rd. People got to it a week later, so I'm not sure if people were just taking their time with it or they didn't get it until February 10th the way that I did. But still, I already like this track too. The next track on here is one of my favorite tracks on here as well. It's, well, Timmy's Prayer wasn't, but still. Incomplete Kisses. I just love those incomplete kisses. Good God, I botched that, but still. It's just one of my favorite tracks on here. Just like No One Knows Me Like the Piano and Under. But what might be my favorite track on here is What Shouldn't I Be? Just talking about how you can always come home. No, this is my favorite track on here. It's the perfect way to end a project. Because just thinking about how track number 1, Plastic 100 degrees Celsius, makes me think he's getting overwhelmed. It's so hot to him. He feels like plastic. It's like he's really overwhelmed by what's going on in life, just the point that he's in now. And to end the track with something like this, that's so beautiful. And just saying, like, you can always come home. To end it like that, like, that's a perfect way to end it. You may be feeling like this, but your mom or your dad, your parents, whoever, may be telling you, well, look, you can always come home. That's like the perfect way to end this. And just hearing about what Sampha said about this project, how he really let it all out on this project. It was a tweet that I saw from him. But as far as what the internet was saying, it was pretty much the same thing. Just talking about, well, I'm not gonna. What am I doing? I'm not gonna read that. I'm not gonna read what other reviewers said about it. But Sampha himself, he said something about this. I need to follow him on Twitter. What am I doing? But so many emotions. It's been quite the journey so far. I'm very happy to say my debut album process is out today, and I'm very happy to say that I listened to this and that I reconsidered reviewing this project because I like this track. I like this whole album. Well, just without taking a side. Other than that, I think this project is amazing. I give it an 8 to an 8.5 out of 10. If you've heard this project, let me know what you think about it in the comment section below and what you think about my review on it. Also, be sure to hit the like button if you like this review. Share the review, subscribe if you're new. Get me on Twitter, Facebook, AudioMax, SoundCloud, Instagram, and hit up my email for business. And what I mean by hit up my email for business is if you need your music chopped and screwed, reviewed, if you need beats made, or you want to be featured on one of my upcoming DJ mixtapes, the email is dynamicjab@gmail.com. Thank you for watching, and I'll see y'all next time.